Let me quickly.
All the food they have here.
Let me
They've
quickly.
harvested
All
this one.
harvested a new one. That's the reason why they are indeterminate. They keep growing and they keep bringing out flower node. And the flower node turn to fruit. Get matured, we harvest it, it grows. Now let me also talk to you about the economics of this. The green pepper, if we harvest them green, a kg is between 1,000 and 1,002 at the most. If we harvest them red, it's between 1,008 and 2,000.
Wonderful.
So it's better to harvest.
Red.
Thank you. And it only takes about 4 weeks at the most to turn from green to red. It takes about 2.5 weeks, 2.5 months to turn to mature green. So is it not better to wait for them to turn red?
So they can make more money.
So let's move to where we have yellow.
Okay.
Let's go outside so
Yellow
that you can
bear.
see another color. This is red bear.
Let me come from there. They don't want to move fast.
Wait,
You have a question?
yeah, why is it that? Okay, so this one is changing to
It's
red.
going to rent.
Is it possible that you can sell it like this?
Yes, but it's just changing. It's not too okay. We allow you to
Okay, you sell something like this.
go. Yes, exactly. This is red. It is well
This is
matured.
almost
You
red.
can see.
Okay. You harvested some of them.
We've harvested a lot from here. Okay, it only grew in the farm. It only grew out of the socket.
So but this ones, they are also big plants, and it's not as big as the one that you killed.
They are.
They are also big plants, because like,
Yes, you can see they are
but the
trough. But
Yes,
if you look
it's not
at
as
it, you
big
can
as-
only see that we have just one line. So it still has the same space for the roots to develop. Do you understand? We have some that are big.
Hey, my name is Kevin Afure. I come from Caleb British International School. Well, when I was first told about the excursion, I heard we're coming to a farm. My mind was like, oh, a farm, and there's nothing interesting in that, right? But when I came here, I was shocked. The first thing that they told me is that 1 hectare of land here is as efficient as 49 hectares as open farming, right? And I had to step back for a second because I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. Okay, but it doesn't just end there. When they took us to the nursery, right, where the premature plants are, I figured out about automatic planting. Right? This means that the plants, they feed themselves. You don't have to go there, you don't have to worry about all the nutrients, you don't have to go there and like water it, right? Because they have something called substrates, right? They don't use the actual soil, they use the concept of ion exchange and porosity. It's really amazing. Then they took us to the center of everything where they store all the nutrients, and they have potassium nitrate, calcium nitrate, all there in barrels, and it is really, really amazing. This place is so efficient, and it has completely changed the way I view farms, the way I think about farmers, the way I think about agriculture as a whole. So I think that I personally am going to look a bit into the agricultural aspect when I get home because of how mind-blowing this place is.
According to the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, it is projected that the world population will be at 9.8 billion by the year 2050. In order to meet up with the culinary needs of the rising global population, 593 billion hectares of land need to be converted into agricultural land. This is roughly twice the size of India. This output puts vital ecosystems at the risk of extinction, particularly those critical to maintaining the balance of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere.
Agriculture contributes nearly 1/4 of global greenhouse gas emissions, uses 37% of land, excluding Antarctica, and accounts for 70% of all fresh water withdrawn from lakes, rivers, and aquifers. As a result of these sad realities, we student members of Young Entrepreneurship Club in Caleb British International School, Lekki, have come together to create a project called STEM Farm. STEM Farm is a hydroponic farm that uses only water and substrates without soil usage.
The farm contains 100 heads of different plants standing on 2.4 square meters of land space. By 6th of October 2021, the farm will be exactly 3 months, and by then we would have used up 2,520 liters of water for irrigation. This water usage is minimal compared to the water usage for irrigation on traditional farming. With this idea, we are helping in preserving critical elements in our ecosystem, water and plant life in the rainforest. We are also using this project as a campaign for millions of youth around the world to embrace modern system of farming because it is easy, simple, and innovative. Our advocacy is for people to plant what you eat and eat what you plant. Apart from advocacy, we are also learning enterprise, collaboration, communication, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills.
Our project is linked to 4 Sustainable Development Goals, and to make this project economically viable, we have built an ecosystem around the farm where we can easily interact with consumers of fresh farm produce.
STEM Farm is a hydroponic farm. We used some locally sourced materials to formulate the substrates, which serve as replacement for soil. The substrates are poured into planting trough. Under the substrate in the planting trough, there is a tape that is called the RDI, which is known as Responsive Drip Irrigation Tape. The RDI tape is connected to the control switch of the irrigation tank. The RDI tape has capacity to hold water such that when the control switch is opened, water flows from the tank to the tape. The tape releases water containing chelated nutrients directly to the root of the plant. 210 liters of water is used by the STEM farm every week. We have also protected the farm by using a shade net to control the intensity of sunlight as well as rainfall. The outcome of the STEM farm project is to encourage youth to embrace agriculture. Post-harvest wastage will be reduced drastically as food production will be brought close to the people. Hence, nutrition is preserved from the farm to the fork. Land degradation due to tilling for agriculture is reduced to the minimum. More so, volume of water usage is well calculated and managed. By adopting this innovation, our farm is free from environmental impact and the environment is free from farming impact.
Our campaign is for you to plant responsibly and save our planet.
My name is Olua Kemi Obado. So we're just having a look at the project they are working on based on the Goal 12 of the SDG program. So which is sustainable consumption and production. And here they have created a hydroponic farm, which is really impressive. Actually, I'll say this is my first time hearing about this. My first time hearing about this, and it is impressive that the children, their own generation are, coming up with ideas like this to have a better way to farm, to have healthier food, healthier ways of farming, healthier ways of living, which will actually reduce a lot of health risk for everyone. So I would encourage the youth. I would encourage the youth to go into this because it's actually, compared to traditional farming, this is simpler. It's very hygienic, neat, organic, and at least we're very sure of what we're eating.
My name is Fatade Adikwe. I'm a parent to one of the students here at Caleb British International School. I'm here today to visit the farm, and I must say I'm impressed. My daughter is one of the members of the Young Entrepreneurs Club, and I'm not regretting the time and the energy she puts into whatever is done in the group. This farm is quite innovative. You know, when I came in, my first thought was, will these things be able to carry the fruit? And well, after explaining, I realized that everything has been put into it. So I must say this is a job well done. It's innovative. It's you don't need to have a large space to have a farm and to have what you need to eat and to eat right. So this is quite good. I give it to them.
Hello, my name is Kathleen Busari, a program officer at Leap Africa, and I'm here at Caleb British International High School. And I'm just amazed by the great work that the Young Entrepreneurs Club here is doing. I mean, see here, we have a hydroponic farm. I mean, before today, I did not know anything like this exists here. I did not know that you could plant, you could have plants that have tapes running them and detect when they need water, when they need nutrients. I did not understand that, but today I met young people, way younger than myself, that taught me this new thing. It's a good time to change the narrative. It's a good time to embrace change. It's a good time to be passionate about leading change, and it's also a good time for me, because I work at Leap Africa, to be in the presence of young leaders that are working to change the narrative, that are working to bring about amazing impacts. I mean, they're working centered around the SDG 12, and the fact that young people that are below the age of 18 are thinking this way is amazing for me. It's a good day to be here. It's a good day to be youthful and useful, and I implore you that you take them seriously and urge them to continue to lead change across communities. Thank you so much.
My name is Vincent Wezerwa, Head Elementary School, Caleb British International School. I'm impressed by what I'm seeing here. Is the efforts of the Young Entrepreneurs Club, and this is their efforts to promote the SDG Goal 12, which is responsible consumption and production. They have put all of this together to show their belief in the fact that agriculture should be encouraged. We should plant what we eat, and we should eat what we produce. I'm really impressed. This project started some time ago, and we are seeing the effort here. Kudos to them.